Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way and welcome to hashtag Tea Tuesday. I'm back in my sewing room again today and I think you can see back here I just kind of did up a background. This is just a sheet of material. Well, it's not a sheet. I hung up some fabric, some yardage, and pinned up my quilt block so far so that you can kind of see what all I've been working on. And you can see most of them. There. Now you can see all of them. Okay? This is what I have finished so far of the Pioneer Quilt Sampler. So today I'm going to be working on the August block. And I thought I had the material for it, but I guess I have to hunt for it. This is the block that I'll be doing. Let me come up close and see if you can see that. But that's the block for this month. And I'm going to be working on that real soon here. So let me get the fabric laid out and I'll bring you back and show you what I've got going, okay? But in the meantime, grab you a cup of tea or pop or coffee or whatever and come on along and join me and relax. It's a day of sewing around here. Alright, I've got all my pieces cut out here. And what I have is a 4x8 rectangle of my light, and then I've got 4 2 3/8 inch squares of my light. That's what I need of my light color. I have, let's see here, this is my first medium, and that I needed 2 4 1/4 inch squares. These are going to be cut on the diagonal. And then I needed, of my second medium, 2 4-inch squares. These are also going to be cut on the diagonal. And then this is my 1 4 3/4 inch square of the, well, it's my third medium color. Okay, so these three kind of go together. This is my dark, and I needed to have 1 4x8 rectangle. And then I also needed 4 4-inch squares, and these are also going to be cut on the diagonal. So let's get putting it together. So my rectangles have been divided in half, 4 inches on each side, and then each square has been divided in half, and I sewed a 1/4 inch away from that line on each side. Now I get to cut these pieces apart. Okay. And down the middle of this one. So I have squares that look like this. I'm going to press these down and then go on to the next step. Now this is my first medium that I'm going to be matching with my light squares here. I cut a diagonal, and then I have to go back in again and cut a diagonal, so I will end up with 8 little triangles. Alright, so I've got my 8 triangle pieces here and my little 2 3/4 inch, I believe it was. Yeah, my 2 3/4 inch squares here. I'm going to put these together, and how it's going to go is just right sides together, sewn together like that. And I'm going to do all 4 of these blocks. I'll bring it back when I'm done. Okay, I've got the blocks done, all sewn together, all pressed. Now I need to match them with another triangle here. So let me see what I got to do. And it says dark triangles. Alright, I already cut my dark block, which was like this. I've already cut that apart. So I have the pieces here. And I am going to match them up with this little block, or this little, it's not a block yet, I'm going to make it a block. So we will have one going like this, and with that, like that, and then this is going to come in like this, and then like that. Okay, so let me get those sewn together. All right, I've got these 4 pieces all sewn together. They're not trimmed up. I usually wait to trim up until I'm almost ready to sew the final pieces together, but this is what's going together so far. Okay, and I've got 4 of them here. Now we move on to the next step. And the next step is to take the remaining square, which is my center piece, and the remaining triangles, and sew them around it, like so. Okay, I'll bring you back when I'm all done and ready to put the pieces together and show you what it's going to look like. All right, I've got all the pieces laid out here, ready to be sewn together. And how it's going to go together is this way. And then when these 2 pieces are together, then I go this way, right sides together, all the way down. So the August square is almost done, and I'll bring you back when I am all finished with it. Just as a refresher, the block for August was Salt Lake City. That's the block. Okay. And this is the block that I completed. Okay. Next time you see it, it'll be hanging back on the wall here. I guess that's more like what it goes like, I guess. I'm not sure. But, and I think you'll notice that what I'm doing now is just continuing on using the same fabric that I have leftovers of, that I've used for the first part of the year, okay? And I'm just putting the colors together differently, in different color schemes, to use up all my scraps. And it'll go together just fine, I'm sure. Now, I hung these blocks back here according to the months that they are, but when I finish all the blocks and I'm ready to sew them together, they may go in a different order, okay? It just depends on what I feel like, but August is done. Now, for next month, it's Arizona. And in case you're wondering, I stuck all my fabric in the book here, so it's kind of bulky. But let me show you what, this is the September block right there. Arizona. A lot of points to deal with there. We'll see how that goes. Now, months ago, I did hear from a subscriber here, and she had been working on the same quilt here, and she got stuck on October. I haven't looked ahead that far, but I'm getting there real soon, so I hope you're still out there and watching. I'll be there soon. And if you have figured out how to do it, hey, get in touch with me. We can collaborate. But I'll be at that point real soon. Until then, though, oh, yeah. My ice has melted. It's later in the afternoon, but I'm done with the August block. And it's still August. Okay, maybe barely August, but still, I got it done within August. And next month, I'll get September's done in the next couple weeks for sure. We're nearing the end of it, though. See the progress we've made? And I haven't decided yet how I'm going to put it together into a lap throw, probably. Or a quilt, who knows? But I will finish it up and make a little quilt out of it to use. Until then, I hope you're all having a good one. You take care, And I'll be talking to you again real soon, but for right now, it's another Tea Tuesday down the drain. I gotta go add some more ice to my iced tea here. But I'm done for the day. I'm gonna sit back and relax. So until next time.